Welcome to Home Biz Tax Talk. My name is Lysandra Everett. I am the Home Biz Tax Lady, where I help home business owners win the tax game. Home Biz Tax Talk airs Monday through Friday, 9 o'clock-ish. And when you tune into my show, you're going to hear about topics that are important to the home business community. All right. So there's this video that has really been making waves around social media. And it was this person. It was a lady who was talking about her experience. It may have been her experience or somebody's experience with asking a friend for information about getting into business and wanting to know exactly what that person did in order to get there. And so there have been a lot of mixed responses. There were people that totally understood where she was coming from, and there were totally people like, no, thank you. Okay. So I really wanted to talk about this because in business, this can get really sticky. And so I really wanted to share this with you in order for you to get to kind of take a mindset shift, okay? Because a lot of times we feel like because we know someone that we should be able to just go and ask and not expect to pay for what we receive. And that is the wrong way to treat your friends. Because if you expect to go to a stranger and pay, and you're willing to pay a stranger and you're not willing to pay your friends, you, my friend, are not a friend, okay? But let's talk about why. First of all, I believe you reap what you sow, right? You hear about the go-giver. And so if you aren't willing to pay, then you should not be expecting to charge. Right? If you want to go get everything that you learned for free in your business for free, then you shouldn't expect people to pay you when you want them to. Because see, I know a lot of people that want to go out and get free information, but then turn around and charge somebody $2,000 and $3,000 for what they've learned when you did not pay anything for it. Ooh, isn't that being hypocritical, right? But I have to ask you this. What kind of friend have you been in order to deserve free information? What kind of friend have you been? Because see, the one thing I know being in business is the last people that support you are the people who know you, when you should be the first one to support your friend in business, right? But it's usually your friends and family that are the last to support you because see, they know you. They know who you are. But what they don't know is the person that you have become. And so when they come to you asking for this free information or free service, they're trying to talk to the person that they knew, not the person that you are now. And so I will ask you, what kind of friend have you been? Because see, if you have been a friend that is stuck by your business owner friend, then you know what they have gone through. You know when they've cried. You know when stuff didn't work. You know when they failed, when they were broke, when things started to happen. If you were that kind of friend, then you would know. And see, we as business owners, here's the thing that you need to know about us, is we know who supports us on the way up. Okay? We know. See, and you're talking about like what support, right? What kind of support? Have you watched a video? See, I'm gonna tell you something. See, Lorvelle is on here. Lorvelle is on my live broadcast every single morning. Bruh, I don't know why you ain't got nothing else to do in life, but I appreciate you showing up. But see, you hadn't liked a post. You hadn't shared a video. You hadn't, if somebody says, hey, I need this type of service. Are you jumping in there with your friend's name and information or website or something to put your friend in front of potential customers? See, if you haven't done those things, then you do not deserve to ask questions that you should be paying for. See, we know. We know who has been there. We know who buys from us. We know who supports us. Because see, even if you can't afford your friend, every business needs a cheerleader. Everybody needs a cheerleader. And if you ain't even being a cheerleader, if you don't got your pom-poms up for your friend, then trust me, if it was me, I wouldn't tell you anything either. So when you're talking about do friends, because you're my friend, then you should just tell me what I want or you should just give me this service. Oh, absolutely not. Because see, if you were that kind of friend, number one, you would be willing to pay. And number two, you would be deserving. See, when people don't want to answer your questions, you need to ask yourself, was I deserving of this person sharing with me? Not just because, hey, that's Sue over there, I'm just going to go ask her. Because see, let me tell you what you do. Okay, let me tell you what people do and that, because people want to say, oh, you just afraid of competition. Oh, no. We are not afraid of competition. Because see, if you thought it's competition, you already wrong because we already know collaboration, a rising tide lifts all boats. So it's not competition. It's just the fact that perhaps you have not been that type of friend to make me want to give you the information that I have put in sweat and time and cried and all of that, put all of myself into you just to give it to you just because you think I should. No, that is not how this works. So when you're talking about going to get something free from your friends, ask yourself, are you the friend that is deserving of such? Because see, I know my friends. My friends are willing to pay me all the time, even if I don't charge them. When I go to my friends, I expect to pay. I buy their products. And if I can't afford their products, I'm going to promote the crap out of their products, okay? And see, that's something that I learned a long time ago. And this is one of the few things, you know how you always get that one nugget? This is the one nugget that I got from Ray Higdon that has stuck with me for years. He said, if you want to get someone's attention, put money in their pockets. So that means that if they got a product, promote it, share it with your friends. If you can't buy it, find somebody who can. If they've got an event, show up, help get stuff together. See, if you can't afford it, work for it. Be willing to work for it. I'll be honest with you. I haven't paid for all of the information that I got, but you better believe I worked for it. And anybody will tell you, anybody who has helped me in business, number one, I did what they said. And number two, I never forget who helped me, ever. See, there are friends that call me now that helped me when I was nobody, right? But see, now, what happens is these friends, they wait for you've gotten somewhere. Oh, now they want to come back and talk to you when before you weren't worth the time. So yeah, when you get people that you're asking questions and they don't want to answer your questions, ask yourself why. Because 9 times out of 10, you were probably that friend that did not support anything. That did not buy anything, did not tell your friends about anything, didn't share a Facebook post, didn't share a blog post. You didn't do anything to support your friend. I heard this great quote from Fantasia's husband, and I'm sorry he just Fantasia's husband right now because I don't know his name. But he said, "You will pay for what you don't know." Okay? He says, you don't always have to go to college, but you will pay tuition. So the question is, who are you going to pay? You going to pay a friend? You're going to pay a stranger. See, I personally rather pay my friends. And here's the thing that you need to know about your business owner friends. See, when your friends pay you, then we go the extra mile to make sure that you're taken care of because you're our friends. We don't want our reputation tarnished, among our friends. Absolutely not. See, when you come to us, when our friends come to us, we make sure our friends get taken care of. If something doesn't go right, we go out of our way to fix it. Okay? Because you're our friends. And see, and just like, and when you send referrals to us, we take care of those referrals just like we take care of you. Because see, when you send a referral, you're putting your reputation on the line. And so why would I, as your friend who is a business owner, want to tarnish your reputation? Absolutely not. So yeah, so when you're coming to your friend, and see, when we're building a business, right? And you're asking for stuff for free, and you're asking for free information. See, what you have to understand is that, you know, when your friend is getting started in business, 9 times out of 10, they can't afford to give you stuff for free. They can't afford to give you their products for free because they're trying to make it. And if you're their friend, then you should be willing to buy whatever it is. If it's a product or service that you can use, you should be willing to buy it to support your friend, to help them make it the way that they want to. See, we are real quick. We're real quick. We don't want to pay you. Oh, but we'll take what you have and we'll go pay somebody else. So how do I look if I know that you have a hotel in a town that I'm coming to stay in? I don't pay you, but oh, I'll go pay, you know, the Hilton. What? If I know you sell cosmetics and I buy cosmetics, I want you to give me your stuff, but I'm going to go pay somebody else. No. So when you're going to ask your friend for something, you better make sure that you are deserving and be willing to pay. Period. And if you have already put in the work to support your friends, they're going to give you whatever you ask for. I have friends who I can call that they will service me free of charge, but you better believe I'm ready to write a check. I have friends that can call me right now and say, hey, I need this. And guess what? I'm going to service them whether they have money or not. Because I'm going to tell you something. I don't care how long you're in business. You're going to go through broke times and you are going to need a favor. And if you have not been the kind of person that is deserving of said favor, you're not going to get it. And nobody feels sorry for you. So, does everybody need help sometimes? You better believe it. But you better be worthy of receiving help. That's what's key here. See, we aren't obligated to tell you anything. It's just like, you know, you go to a doctor, they're not obligated to tell you anything. What's their Hippocratic oath? To do no harm. That don't mean they got to make you better. So you have to pay. It's just that simple. So should friends give free information, free advice? Depends on the friend. See, I'm gonna put it on out there. See Miss Pat on here. Hey, Miss Pat. See, when we get on YouTube, they ain't gonna see you, but hey, Miss Pat. I called Miss Pat at 5 o'clock in the morning and she answered my call. Yeah, you think Miss Pat need me? I'm not going to take care of her. Are you crazy? 5 o'clock in the morning, I needed counsel and she answered the phone. So you can miss me with just because you know me that I owe you something. Your business owner friends owe you absolutely nothing. Nothing. If you are not there to help them build, promote, whatever, you don't deserve a thing. And oh, by the way, Miss Pat take it personal if I don't charge her. She just gonna have to take it personal though. She'll be all right. But that's the thing, you guys. So relationships are important in business. Absolutely. The relationships that you build in business are important. Strategic relationships, absolutely. Lakeisha, girl, you ain't even on here that often. But my friend Lakeisha, girl, we have been through some stuff, have we not? We have been through some stuff. So that's what I'm saying. See, as a business owner, the people who have been there for you. The people that have been your cheerleaders, your supporters, the tiniest little things we know. And if you the person that's just gimme, you're not going to get a thing. Nothing. And let me tell you something, because we also tend to get scriptural on people. Oh, that ain't the Christian thing to do. The Queen of Sheba went to see Solomon. And the Bible says that she brought him all this stuff. She didn't show up empty-handed. She brought stuff he ain't never seen before. And the Bible says that he told her all that she wanted to know. The Bible says that Solomon people paid him annually for him to share his wisdom. Kings paid him annually for him to share his wisdom. People have been paying for information since the biblical days. Okay. So when y'all get go read that. How about that? Go read that part. Okay. I'm just saying. All right, you guys. So listen, when you're building business, relationships are important. Okay. Whether it's strategic relationships, personal relationships, all those relationships are important. And when you have that personal currency with other people, information and services won't even be a problem. But you have to build that currency. And if you don't have it, guess what? You won't get it. Okay, so I hope that gives you some food for thought, something to chew on and all that stuff. Thank you so much for tuning in to Home Biz Tax Talk. Again, we air Monday through Friday, 9 o'clock-ish, and you can come right here to get your questions answered about your home business taxes. Have a great day, and I'll see you next time. Bye.